Stella 254, hapa ndipo safari huanza. Stella 254, hapa ndipo safari huanza. Stella 254, Stella 254.
So good morning, guys. So welcome to my village in the western part of Africa, the western part of Kenya, in eastern part of Africa. So the first thing we're going to do is to get poultry out of their house. We actually have got some chicken. We have to let them out first. They rear on their own, they look for food on their own, and they come back on their own. They know where their home is. So let me get them out. Yeah, there they are, coming out one by one. Yes. There are actually many, a little bit many, guys, and they're still getting out. There are also some here with small chicks, little chicks. Yeah, look at this. So what we'll do next is to feed them. So guys, as much as these birds are most of the time they fend for themselves, they look for food usually very early in the morning. We provide them with some maize, and then for the rest of the day they will go and look for their own food in the bushes far away from here, and they know where their home is, so they will come back by themselves. That's how clever they are. Yeah, that is enough for the day. After that, they'll go and look for their own food for the rest of the day. It's very early in the morning, and I want to take you through my morning routine while here in the village. First up, but then for those who are not aware, this is cassava. This is cassava. Yeah, this cassava, they're supposed to dry here, they're just harvested. My mom actually really likes farming, so we really have got lots of stuff. At some point I will even show you how some of these stuffs are being grown here in the village. So in the village, life is easier here. It's not like in towns and cities. It's life is easy here in the countryside. So this is beans. Yeah, they're still in their pods. They're not dry yet. Let me just show you how they look like in their pods. This is not so well. As you can see, this is how they look like in their pods. So this is beans. They're still drying over here. And right now, I wanna check the cows. We have got 2 cows, guys. If it was in the African traditional society, it would be rich, because in the African traditional societies, wealth was not being measured with money. It was the number of cows you have. And of course, from my community where I come from, it was by the number of girls you have, because those girls will be married and they will bring you more cows. Unfortunately, my dad only has 2 girls and he only has 2 cows. So we need to take the cows out and give them something to eat. I'll be able to take one. The other cow is... So guys, it's now time to take the cows outside. This is what we shall do in our village. I told you cows are a measure of riches in our village, especially from the community where I come from. Unfortunately, my dad only has got 2 girls, so we will not receive a lot of cows. But let's remove this one that he has. And the other one right there is very aggressive, so my brother will help me remove it from there. And it's pregnant. Pregnant animals are always very aggressive, so I'll go with the cow. It wants to eat my face. Mati, nimeshinda kufungua. Sijui nisaidie. Sijui nani alifunga. So now let's take them outside and feed them. Say hello to the camera. Say hello to the camera. Look at where that is going. That's where we're taking them. So this is my little brother. He doesn't want to say hi to the camera, to my fans. Hello. Hi. So guys, these cows are the local breed cows. They don't have to be kept in their house like the other bred cows. Most of the time they just graze by themselves. As long as you place them where there is pasture, natural pasture. Actually, this one is already grazing already. As long as you put them where there is a natural pasture, they'll just graze. Sometimes you supplement them with some food like napier grass. My brother is helping tie them over there. So they'll stay there for some time, and then in the middle of the day probably we'll give them some napier grass and some water. And that's how they survive. They are not high maintenance cows. They are not slave queens. Yeah. Guys, this is my African home in the village right inside Kenya. So guys, now it's time to go to the farm. My mom had actually gone there very early in the morning today, so let's go and see whatever she's doing over there. Mic testing 1 2 1 2. Mic testing 1 2 1 2. Mic testing 1 2 1 2. Economic activity in my village is farming. Mostly people farm maize and beans and some cereals, but there's also one unique economic activity in my village that I'll take you through, guys. So in my village, people make bricks for a living, and it's very, very, very lucrative. Yeah, because brick costs a lot, and the type of soil that we have here, it's one that can make really, really good bricks. But it's not an easy job. It's not that easy to make bricks. Yeah, so it takes a process, and I will one day take you through, and you'll see how people make bricks. This is a banana plantation. Yeah. So guys, as I was telling you, I know most of you usually know bricks as the end product. Like, you just see bricks when you're building your houses, but you don't know the process that it went through to be made. So I'll one day take you through the process, the whole process of making bricks. So guys, this is a rural village in the countryside, located in western part of Kenya. So as usual, no tarmac roads, just maram roads. So that is like our main mode of transport. We use motorbikes here. It's very rare to find vehicles, apart from a few elite people who own vehicles, but we use motorbikes, and most of the time we just walk. So we're still on our way to our farm. As you can see, guys, I'm just walking inside maize. Yeah. These are napier grasses. These are fed to the cows. And for those who don't know, this is a cassava plantation. This is how it looks when on the farm, but actually cassava is being removed from the roots. So when it's ready, you just uproot the whole plantation and you'll get cassava down there. Lucky. Nangouru. Yeah, so those are our neighbors in the village. Guys, there is really lots of maize plantations. It's not yet harvesting time, and one thing I have to assure you is that it's really difficult to walk inside a maize plantations because some of these leaves are very difficult to walk in, and they can actually prick your hands, or maybe they can cut you. So if you're not careful, you can come out of this garden with some bruises. Yeah, that is me inside a maize plantation. So guys, I'm here. This is our farm. Yeah. And this is a type of a vegetable. It's an indigenous vegetable in most African homes. Most people call it saga, I guess so. From my tribe, we call it osuga. I don't know how you call it in your tribe. They're ready and they even have seeds here. Yeah, these ones are very mature. Guys, let me know how you call this in your tribe. In my tribe, it's called osuga. But when I was in Nairobi, I heard so many people call it saga or something. So let me know down in the comment section. How do you guys call this vegetable? And over here, these are tomatoes. They were just transplanted. This is this one. Yeah, the whole of these are tomatoes. And tomatoes, they have to be put in a seed bed first before they are transplanted, like here. Yeah, so these ones are awaiting transplantation. So guys, my mom is inside this maize plantation that I'm really afraid to go inside because the leaves can be very aggressive and they can cut you. But let's see where she is. Let's look for her. Guys, I've spotted my mom somewhere here, so let's go and see whatever she's doing inside here. Mom, kwani uko na wapi? Guys, I found my mom over here. And these are beans. She's harvesting the beans. Let's see if we can help her. So for those who have never seen beans, this is how beans looks like when they are in the farm. I know most of you don't even know how beans looks like when they haven't been harvested. So these are beans. Guys, look at these maize. They are really doing so well. All of them are already having maize, even though the maize is not ready yet. But as you can see, some of them are even having two. Look at this one. This one is having this one, and then there's another baby here. Baby maize. Yeah. Hello guys, come with me as I'm going to my mom's garden. Actually, my mom really likes farming, so we have got lots of crops. We have bananas, even lots of fruit. Today we're going to harvest one banana. So guys, we have got so many bananas over here. But then for those who don't know, these are arrowroots. Some people call them yam, but I think yams are in western part of Africa, the likes of Nigeria. We don't really have yams in Eastern Africa, but these are arrowroots. They are similar to yams. You just harvest their roots and then you cook them. They are very sweet, by the way.
Koro you are almost popular.
Oh my god, it's so heavy. Guys, this banana is not ripe yet, but it's almost ready. When you keep it for something like a week, they will all be ripe.
Walking with the sun as the day begins. Every road I take tells me
See how life in the village is so easy. You don't need to buy everything like you do in town. It's cheap. It's suffering to move to the village. Move to the countryside and stop paying rent in the city.
Breathing in the land, feel the rhythm flow. Pole my shot when they taratibu.
every step I take, every place I go. This is my story. This is still a 254.
Yeah guys, so this is the banana. It just needs some few weeks and it will be ripe.
Wachona kawuono wo wiyo motimo chunya mor kendo mor.
Nawacho safari, nawacho maisha, live and travel. Kila siku ni zawadi, bini mbechu nyoyuro kwe. Stella 254, hapa ndipo safari huanza.